Hello friends, எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம் and welcome to my channel. If you are a new viewer, go to subscribe and give bell icon. I expect this video is very helpful to you. If you are like this video, you like. Thank you. This video give the explanation for partnership accounts, then death of a partner. I give the explanation for admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, admission come retirement of a partner. So this is the adjustments for death of a partner. At the time in partnership firm, any partners deceased or ill health, due to ill health, he is permanent retirement from the firm. This is the death of a partner. So here the retiring partner at the same time deceased partner share is given to the legal representatives of death of a partner. Then calculation of gaining ratio, then adjustments for goodwill. It means deceased partner's share of goodwill. We have to find out the deceased partner's share of goodwill. So this is the adjustments for at the time of death of a partner. Then death of a partner. When a partner dies, he leaves the firm forever. Therefore, it is treated as a permanent retirement. Death of a partner dissolves the partnership, but surviving partners generally carry on the business by purchasing the deceased partner's share. Generally speaking, there is no difference between the retirement of a partner and the death of a partner, except that while retirement of a partner is planned, that is, a partner may be allowed to retire from the firm on the last date of accounting period, whereas death of a partner may occur at any time during the course of the accounting period. So, retirement of a partner and retirement death of a partner. Retirement of the firm is pre-planned. Then before relieving the firm, any partners is like to retire from the firm. It is the planned. So it is taking the accounting period at last date of closing date. For example, accounting period is closed on 31st 3. We have to given the retiring partner's share at the time of closing accounting period. But death and it is the unhappening event. In case any partner dies from the firm at the date of death, is calculated all the value or share of death of a partner is taken into the account. So this is the difference between the accounts calculations of death of a partner and retirement of a partner. This is a small example of calculation about gaining ratio. This is the ratio is calculated at the time of death of a partner in this form. Then A, B, C, D and E were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:4:3:2:1 respectively. Unfortunately, D and E met with an accident in which both of them died. So, A, B, C, D and E were partners in a firm. Unfortunately, D and E met with an accident. Both of them are died. The goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 75,000. And A, B and C decided to share the future profits and losses in the ratio of 4:6:5. respectively. Give journal entry to record the above relating to goodwill. So, first we have to calculation of gaining ratio. Why the gaining ratio will be calculated? Because at the time of death of a partner, the deceased partner's share of value or goodwill or amount of the business, we have to due to the amount for deceased partners. So at the time of our date of death, we have to find out the gaining ratio. This is the new ratio minus old ratio. This is difference between the gaining ratio. Then surviving partners is given to deceased partners. So the first and foremost step is gaining ratio. This is calculated for give the deceased partner's share. So the sum will be is valued that goodwill of the firm is 75,000. Then at the accounting period, D and E met an accident, both are died. So his share of goodwill is distributed by A, B and C. So old ratio is given and new ratio is given. So we have to find out the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is new ratio minus old ratio. Then we have to find out the surviving partners or balance partners and the partnership firm. A is new ratio is 4/15. So these totals are 4, 6 is 10 plus 5 equal 15. So 4/15 minus old ratio of A is 5. So 5 by these totals are 15. Then 5/15 equal directly is minus 4 by minus 5, but this is properly find out cross multiplication of these. So 5 15s are 60, sorry 4 15s are 60, 5 15s are 75, then divided by 15 15s are 225. So 60 minus 75 equal to minus 15 divided by 225. These are commonly divided by 1/15. 115 is 15, 15 15s are 225. Then this is the he is sacrificing the partner. B's new ratio is 6/15, then old ratio is 5/15. So these cross multiplication about 6 15s are 90, 4 60 15s are 60. So 15 15s are 225. So 90 minus 60 equal to 30 divided by 225. The common divided by 2 15s are 30. 15 15s are 225. So 2/5 gaining partner. Then C. New ratio is 5/15, then old ratio is 3/15. So cross multiplications about 5 into 15s are 75, 3 15s are 45, 15 50s are 225. So minus equal to 30 minus 225 equal 2/15. So this is the exhibit of B and C is gaining partners. Both of them are satisfied D and E deceased partners and also A because he is sacrificing his partner. So minus 1. This is the solution for that. Therefore B and C are the gaining partners. They will have to compensate not only the legal representatives of deceased partners D and E but also A, the sacrificing partner. D's share of goodwill equal total value goodwill valuation of the firm is 75,000. So D's share is 2 by 15, 10,000. E's share of goodwill 75,000 into 1 by 5 equal 5. Then amount to be compensated to A, the sacrificing the 75,000 into 1 by 15, so 5,000. So these are the journal entry for sharing of goodwill. Then B is capital accounted at 10,000, C is capital accounted at 20,000, because this is the total distribution of goodwill is 20,000 into 1 by 2. Then C's capital is debited to 20,000 into 1 by 2. Then D's capital 10,000, E's capital account 5,000 and A's capital account 5,000. Being goodwill adjusted by debiting gaining partners and crediting deceased and sacrificing partners. This is another example of the preparation of share of goodwill and gaining ratio. LMN are in partnership sharing profit in the ratio of 3:1, 4:3:1 respectively. It is provided in the partnership deed that on the death of any partner, his share of goodwill is to be valued at half of the profits credited to his account during the previous 4 completed years. So, LMN or partnership doing the partnership firm. The partnership deed is provided in one provisions for the partner. Any partner should die. So the partnership deed exhibit at the time of death of a partner, goodwill is valued. At the time of death of a partner, goodwill is valued on the basis of half of the profits credited to his account for past 4 years. This is the partnership deed provision. D died on 1st April 2010. The firm's profit or losses for the last 4 years ended 2007 24,000, 2008 12,000, 2009 4,000 loss, 2010 16,000. So this is a problem. Then we have to determine the amount that should be credited to M in respect of his share of goodwill. So we have to determine the M or deceased partner's share of goodwill. Pass journal entry for adjustments of goodwill, assuming that profit sharing ratio between L and N is in future will be 3:2. So this is the new ratio. This is the solution for that. So we have to find out our calculation about the M's share of goodwill. So partnership deed provide the 4 years completed past 4 years profit half of the profits. So total profit for 4 years, so 1 year is lost, so total is 48,000. M share of profit already credited to his account, already they are given in this problem, so 3 by 8 18,000. Therefore goodwill to be credited, M his death is 1 by 2, so half of the profits already credited the partner's account, half of the profit is goodwill, so 9,000. Then gaining ratio equal new ratio minus old ratio. L new ratio is 3, old ratio is 4 by 8, so 3 8s are 24, then 5 4s are 20, 5 8s are 40, so 4 by 40. Then N new ratio is 2, old ratio is 1, so 2 8 are 16, 5 1 is 5 divided by 5 8s are 40. So 16 minus 5, 11 minus 11 divided by 40. So the gaining ratio of L and N is 4 is 11. So this is the journal entry. Then L and N is share the profits, share the goodwill of deceased partners. The deceased partners capital account is credited. So credit in his account. These are the distribute the partner. So he debited the capital account. So 9,000 is total goodwill of deceased partners. Then 9,000 into 4 by 15. Then N's capital account 9,000 into 11 by 15. This is the sharing of the adjustments of goodwill. Okay friends, I hope this video is very helpful to you. If this video you have to like that, kindly support my channel, subscribe and give a bell icon and like to my channel. Thank you.